Hello everybody, welcome to Let's Play UFO Defense in OpenXCom. So we have this guy, this little infiltration ship, medium Scott sectoid, trying to, I'm not so sure what it's trying to do, but it came from South America I think, and then it is closely flying toward Russia. So retaliation, not infiltration. So he's looking for possible base to raid. So I guess want to nip this retaliation thing in the bud. So I guess I intercepted using Lotus, closest base. I don't know why it's looking around in Russia for retaliation. It might be just destroyed. Yeah, so another destroyed ship. I think it's gonna add to the score though. Let's look at the score. Yeah, still coming up, although it doesn't really measure up to the record that we set last month, 15,000, in our frenzy to develop our psionics. Meanwhile, in this base, I think, I named some of these rookies so that they are more, I don't know, more fun, I guess, more relevant. Alright, so let's look at the base here. This is basically more or less complete. So is this one. I guess I could, I don't know, build a firestorm or something as a backup emergency craft. Could be possible, yeah. Maybe I should try to build one, although it's going to occupy the manufacturing for possibly half a month. Jasmine, yeah, so this is what I envision for these bases as well. Not this one, but this one. So that we have backup vehicle or craft to be able to expand our operational range in the skies. Yeah, so we are almost... Yeah, I don't know whether this base is retargeted. If it is, then we will be vulnerable and have no recourse to fight back. So I guess the next step for this base is going to be building some living quarters so that we have at least a few defenders on hand, but I'm not so sure whether that's going to be feasible. I mean, the thing is, why I'm doing this is I'm trying to build, for this base at least, in the poles, is to build a hyperwave decoder, and then after that, allow the other bases to detect alien threat. If it's going to be battleship, then we have 3 Avengers to now battle the battleship. Yeah, I just wanted to allow this to be kind of discrete radar bases, but then if it gets destroyed, then yeah, it's too bad. I mean, it's going to millions of dollars and time down the drain, but this is what I wanted to attempt, something that I wanted to do. And even if I lose all 3 bases, it will be really painful to lose this base once again after it's been destroyed by the Ethereals. But then I think the 3 bases that we already have are enough to counter the aliens pretty effectively. Supply ship, okay. Where is this coming from? Australasia? Okay, I let this thing go. Try to track it possibly to its origins or its source. Alright, so medikit adjustment is complete. Let's see what I can build here next. I have identified certain weapons that we could build in order to bring up the level of readiness for this base as well. I mean, I noticed that we need more blaster launchers, especially against base invasions. Yeah, we only have 2 and 4, but I think other bases can supply. Or maybe you can try to build at least 2 or something here. Let's see, blaster launchers. Okay, so it requires alien alloy. Not too bad. Let's build 3. And I believe the blaster bombs actually require Illyrium, so... We did receive a lot of Illyrium from the other base, so we can use that. And we are already halfway into June. It does go a bit quicker than the last month, I think. Ethereal Large Scout Alien Retaliation Antarctica. Okay. Yeah, so this is going to be our big test, I think. Let me see. This is going to be our big test if I use the Lotus base guys to go up against Ethereals. It's a large scout, so we're not going to have any crazy ethereal leaders or commanders, but they're able to use psionics. Alright, so how are we doing in terms of our size strength? Takova. Okay. Burger. Yeah, okay. Alright, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go up against the Ethereals. But then I'm going to get all the guys who's been experienced enough to bring both the skill and then strength, so that the combined strength and skill at least amount to around 150. So Jakova is out because she's just starting out. Burger, all these guys are out, but then these guys are able to go up against the Ethereals, I believe. Or resist their attacks at least. Yeah, this guy also. So let's have a try. All these veterans I'm putting into the mission. It's kind of risk, but you know, I mean, not that guy. Yeah, this guy, these two guys could be the weakest link in terms of psionics. How many are we bringing? We need 4 more. Instead, see if I can bring more HWP. 3 of them. So 5 space available. Okay, so we're gonna fill that with other psionics who could let's see, these guys are coming, right? Victor or Tesson. Yeah. I think that those guys will be affected pretty badly. So we might bring in a guy who could be the weakest link, but then will be disarmed and not be a threat, even if it's controlled. So for example, Victor Jimenez, I gave him an X label because he has a psionic strength of a lobster. So he is going to be attacked constantly, but it's not going to really... No, it's not going to prove to be any threat to us because he's going to be disarmed or unarmed. Yeah, so it's a large scale, so we expect some amount of threat with Ethereals. But this is going to be a pretty good test, I think. See the equipment? I think we are bringing all sorts of nice equipment here, but then I think we could be more equipped with pistols and rifles rather than plasma. But then we're going to bring in plasma just in case. Blaster launchers, yeah, I mean, it's not going to be... I'm not going to use blaster launchers in this mission. Armor, let me check. Power suit, none. Yeah, let's keep this guy power suit. Not going to be flying around, at least. Yeah, going to be easier to keep track of that guy. All of them have flying suit. Okay, that's good. Yeah, so we bring at least how many? Around 9 guys who's a pre-accomplished psionics. And we're going to run the first sign of troubles. So let me see, large scout. Alright. Yeah, so aliens are on a retaliatory mood. Vengeful mood. And you're going to be prepared for that. And this is going to be desert. Alright, here you go. Ethereal fight. Hopefully it goes... I mean, it's going to also bring in some ethereal samples if I'm successful. Okay, so let's go and do this. Yeah, I mean, I have to really exercise caution here. Alright, so Victor, you're not going to be toting a blaster launcher, gosh darn it. Nor anything, basically. Just prod, maybe. Same goes for you. I think I'm gonna get this to be the template for all the psionics. Or they can, yeah, I think they will be okay, hopefully. I'm not so sure. Alright, here we go. Oh! Oh! Uh-oh. Oh, come on. Gosh, darn it. Where is this? Man. Alright, one more? 3 of them. Okay, yeah, we're really close. They're really close to us. Hey, let's get our request guy and then have a mind control working, see if it works. Okay, good. It works. So, I'm able to mind control these guys without any problems. Wow, it's kind of surprised at how readily they are controlled. But they're all, as you can see, they're all psi activated. So they're able to now attack us because they can see the inside of the Avenger now. They're definitely able to see. And they also able to fly and walk. They can fly in the air like floaters. Maybe see another one. Okay, at least we can disarm these guys. Let's see if I can get the strongest or stronger psionic to get these guys on a distance. Yeah, no problems at all. Wow, okay, so I think we'll be able to go up against these guys pretty easily. And look at how many they are though. Wow, I'm surprised. Ethereal soldier. Yeah, so we are dealing with Ethereal soldier, just the normal garden variety Ethereals. That's why they are easily controlled, overcome. And I think we reached the end of the... I wonder if the Ethereal is able to take back control from the controlled unit. I guess it doesn't really matter because by the next turn they'll be all free of the control. Okay, and then this guy can go here. Let's get all these guys out though. Yeah, and then some of these guys can get all the HWP out first. Yeah, I kind of expected the HWP will be shot, but then they definitely do have some superior abilities in terms of reaction and also the TUs. Let's check their stats. You can see their energy is pretty high, but their health is not that great. You can see their psionic strength. And I expected a lot higher strength and skill, but yeah, it seems that they're no better than psionic sectoid leader. So that's a relief. Reactions and firing accuracy is really great, so this is the biggest threat, at least against us right now. And a pretty good amount of health and some armor too. So yeah, they're kind of all well-rounded guys with really good sharpshooting abilities and some psionic abilities to boot. So they are like the ultimate soldier. I think this guy will be able to damage this guy without problems using auto shot. I wonder if I can capture the live one. Which we can. But I don't know what kind of benefit it's going to give us. I'm gonna do it with the last remaining Ethereal then. Alright, you can go back. ED now? Okay, so this guy is a bait. So-called bait. 70, 58. Okay, so this guy's the strongest guy in terms of skill, but not strong in terms of accuracy, firing accuracy. I'm able to take 2 shots, 2 auto shots here, maybe 1 snapshot. Didn't work. Okay, so that's unfortunate. first time we at least were able to get to the Ethereals. Something new, finally. Okay, so that is not really working well. Alright, 65. Need to just finish this guy off. Okay, so even that is not enough to finish the guy. I'm getting a bit worried. Maybe they're scared themselves or something. Okay, finally. And yeah, at least we get some ethereal corpses. They'll be worth the same amount of money though. Oh wow, okay. Yeah. So have we burned through all the psionics? No, we have at least a couple more. Oh wow, alright. Leader guy. Wow, this guy needs to be killed quickly. So they were leader in a large scout. Okay, so we have 3 guys, 4 guys. One is probably floating or something, or in a elevated ground. Well within our sight. The HWP is looking at them. This guy could be, yeah, could not really do anything. Okay. Let's see what happens. We will definitely be attacked though. Oh, we didn't get attacked. Wow, okay, that's pretty funny. Yeah. Alright, so let's get to controlling more of them. It's kind of surprising that we are able to overcome the leader. I didn't check his stats, but I will now. So this is the ethereal leader. And you can see the psionic strength and skill. Apparently not that much of a difference from your, you know, garden variety ethereal, the soldiers. That's kind of an interesting find here. The other stats seem to be in line with the Ethereals. Pretty good amount of firing accuracy and throwing. Reaction is pretty good too. That's why he was able to fire like inordinate amount of reaction fire against the HWP as it was being deployed. Pretty good health and possibly more time units and energy for the leader. But the most important thing is their psionic skill and strength is not that great, not that high. It really gives me confidence that in the next month we'll be able to even go up against their base. Okay, so as you can see, it's kind of destroyed. Okay, yeah, I didn't want to really allow him to go inside all the way because then he's going to be free to roam. But another leader unit, 2 leaders, possibly. I mean, I'm sure the leaders in the ethereal base is going to be pretty much armed with blaster launchers. 3 ethereals, wow. Got shot. I was able to evade it pretty quickly. Okay, so let's get our average strength psionic here. 71. See if he's able to do it. Okay, good. How about this guy? All of them. That's really nice. Maybe I was a bit too afraid of... Maybe I was getting a bit paranoid about the Ethereals. But then they are able to use, all of them are able to use the psionic skills. I need to be very careful with these guys. Especially when it comes to like leading them toward us. If they are able to get their TUs in check, then I think there will be no problem maintaining them until we can use them as target practice. But they need to be very careful. If I forget to empty their TU, then they'll be able to get control of their wits and then use all their abilities to make things difficult. Yeah, and then we have not gotten all of them. You can hear the noise of the doors opening and closing. So we haven't got all of them, which is not good news. Yeah, we have a bunch of these Ethereals. Wow, it's pretty scary. Like if it was like a few missions, few months back, we would be very much in distress. get all 3 of them. Where is this guy? Weird. Here? Yeah, so the last remaining ethereal that was hiding. Could have been, yeah, that thing I was talking about. I'm missing out 1 ethereal, then the remaining ethereal using the psionics wreaking havoc on the soldiers. Could have been possible. Everybody has been taken care of here. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Flying is going to allow them to cover a longer distance, I think. I'm not so sure, but okay, I have to get this guy out just outside so that we'll be able to track. Where is this other guy? Okay, 1 guy has not been. So 2 leaders, right? Yeah, 2 leaders I need to keep track of. These guys will mind control and then good. Yeah, so no problems controlling these guys. They're all floating in the air. Giving these guys some experience. Just falls down to the ground, stunned. So I think we have accomplished our aim of at least capturing 1 of them. Can come back. Okay. But do you need more practice? 73? 56. Alright, I think you need more practice here. See if I can make it happen. Yeah, they're able to withstand the laser pretty well. Interesting. On the leader. Yeah, I mean, this guy would really love to get his psionic hands on us. That guy's almost dead, so we can probably thin the herd. I don't know what the plural of Ethereals, what the group of Ethereals are called, but hit the leader or something if you can. Wow, they misses right to the robe. Got him. Good job. Yeah, so did he take account of everybody? All of them is 0 TUs. Okay. Alright, yeah, I think we got everybody. Good, that's a relief. Alright, you open the door. Thank you. And let me see if I can use this guy to control. Or two attacks. So yeah, you can see the limit of our abilities to subjugate the leader psionically. So this guy is LX12. He has 7184, so combined strength 155. That is kind of a limit, a threshold, where we are expect to reliably control and fight against the Ethereals. Not commander Ethereals or leader Ethereals, just soldier with a possible sprinkle of leaders mixed in. Yeah, this is probably the limit baseline of combination of skill and strength. Okay, so let's get you guy also out. Oh wow, we forgot about 1 of them. Okay. At least this guy had 0 TUs the last turn. Okay. I think their armors are all around 35 front to back and also on the side. So it doesn't really matter what kind of direction they're facing. Oh, it's all 40 for the leader. The soldiers are 35, so there's another difference. So they're a bit more robust. And it seems that soldiers and leaders have set amount of skill and strength. So it does go to around 64. I believe the commander and then the boss character, I don't know what kind of boss we're going to face. Whether it's going to be similar to the enemy unknown where we face so-called Uber Ethereal. That guy could go up to 100 or more. I don't know whether that's going to really happen because that's going to be a big leap then. Yeah, so we are handling the Ethereals pretty well, surprisingly, although we lost Hover Tank. So I need to make another one of those. Okay, can you... 56, yeah, definitely need some practice here. I think it's a pretty good way to fight the Ethereals because it does require a certain amount of power, but then does allow the soldiers to shoot a lot more times. Another stunned Ethereal, so they're pretty hardy. Yeah, that guy is probably a leader. Victor, who's who's basically the prime candidate to be mind controlled, is waiting on the side with this stun rod. I don't think he'll be using stun rod this mission. Okay, first Ethereal kill for our stronger guy. Our, I guess, psionic leader, so to speak. Oh yeah, so they have like 3 leaders in this big scout. Surprising. I didn't expect any leaders. Maybe they don't have any navigators or other class, just soldier and leader. Okay, so this guy should be controlling the mind. Yes, also the LX1 should be... Yeah, LX1 could stand to get more practice in psionic skills as well, so... I bring him here. And that guy just perked up. Who's been stunned, so I need to make things quick. Or else we're going to waste our opportunity to capture one life. So I believe one is a soldier and the other one is a leader. Still soldier around here. But this one is a soldier, almost dead. This is leader. 2 soldiers and 2 leaders. Okay, that's good. Alright, so I think this guy could come down. And then just stun this guy once again. Yeah. Alright, so hover tank is watching these 2 hover tanks, one of them almost destroyed. Unfortunately, was able to survive the barrage of shots. Yeah, I mean, they're waiting for us surrounding the Avenger. I guess that is what happens sometimes when you go up against the high-ranking aliens. They have tactics. You have to be very careful with how you approach things. Okay, that is a wasted shot, I think. Unfortunate. Didn't really land where I wanted it to land, but fine. Just spray the shots here. Pretty bad. 62. Good. So one is a soldier, one is a leader, so okay. Let me just get the soldier then. And then make the leader come down and then we'll capture it next turn. Okay, another guy stood up. So they recovered quickly too. So another previous stunned Ethereal. Okay, so it's a leader. Interesting. I guess I can capture that guy instead of the other guy. Yeah, I can probably get this guy first. And then allow the other, allow Jimenez to stun the leader. It was already stunned before. Yeah, okay. Okay, Jimenez, it's all yours. Okay, I think that's it. I think that has been more than 10 Ethereals that we went up against and was able to successfully control and suppress. Cool. Yeah. So one tank destroyed, but that was a pretty eye-opening experience here against the Ethereals, the strongest aliens in the game. So we killed 8, 2 guys recovered, so it does give a lot of score, wow. And then yeah, some of the other aliens that didn't make it due to the interception of the scout. There was a large scout, in fact. So they we expect around 9 or 10 Ethereals from large craft, large scout even. I can't really imagine what kind of what number of Ethereals harvester class or the supply ship class we bring. But then yeah, I think we got out of it really well. Okay, so we got some strength, and even Jimenez was able to get some strength here. That's pretty cool. By using the stun rod against the Ethereals. Sure, that was pretty exciting for him. +4 for these guys. The other guys were involved, as you can see, in shooting the guys down. So didn't really get much experience out of it, but still that's pretty decent all around, I think. I didn't really expect anything from a fight with the Ethereals, so yeah, I think I'm okay with that. So let's come back. Oh, okay, yeah, so we need to build another hover tank in this base. I'm sure that we'll be able to do it because we got some Ethereals and let me see. Yeah, leader and soldier. So let's send these guys back to Petunia to be examined. Yes, we can transfer. Yeah, we can get some... I don't know whether we can actually research here. Do I have any labs? I don't think I have any labs in this space, so we need to send these guys over. It's a bit of an inconvenience, but I mean, we're almost at the end of the... research tree, so yeah, I found that there's really no need, even in the second base, to build more laboratories. Alien containment, space available. Okay, so we can get rid of some of these guys. Yeah, I can probably get rid of Selicoid terrorist and soldier. And all these guys are high-ranking guys. Alright, so remove selected, sell these guys. And then we receive more aliens. Transfer to Petunia the aliens. 303. We know more about them. Even from the corpse, I think. And we have all these guys. Anything else to transfer? I think there's really nothing. Only 249 to... Wow, that's actually a pretty good price for 2 specimens and 1 corpse. It's like better than UPS or FedEx. I guess they opted for American Postal Service or something. Okay, so let's sell some stuff so that we can fund our hover tank. Component. Equipment. I think that is able to cover for 1. Yeah, at least 1 hover tank, plasma hover tank. I think the Ethereals didn't carry any grenades. Kind of above that, above the hubbub of crude explosives. They're more into like stealthily surgical psionic attacks to force the soldiers and humans to use their own grenade against themselves. That's what happened in the first squad wipe that we suffered. A terror attack at Wellington, I remember that day very well. Alright, so let us manufacture... okay, if we wait. Alright, so Ethereal is a known quantity now, and I guess we need to plan ahead accordingly. And just checking out the soldiers here, I think we need to also involve the newbies. I think I can bring some of these guys that we just received from last month. I was afraid that they will be overpowered by the Ethereals, but I think they'll be okay. I think they'll be okay. If these guys are leading the charge, then I think these guys will be okay. Like Jakova, for example. I think she'll be able to defend against the Ethereal attacks. I also need them to improve very quickly. Yeah, LX2 probably is the best guy we have right now in terms of overall combination of strength and skill. I don't know what his name was, unfortunately. And these guys are all very effective. Even the LX12 was effective against a soldier. But this is probably the baseline, like I mentioned, 150 or so, or 160 generously. I'm sure that skill is accounted a bit more in terms of effectiveness rather than strength. Okay, it's arrived. Let's go to base and see what the research is doing. Not doing anything, so let's go with the corpse first. I'd like to learn more about this alien for sure. Medium Ska Mutant, Retaliation North America. So this is Petunia. You probably aim at these guys, but then supply. Okay, so really close. I think it's heading to this base once again. Because we raided this supply ship once, so that this base didn't get the supply, so there's another supply incoming. This is all good, but then we are... Let's see if I can... I think we're able to do it. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Soldiers. We have to take every opportunity to improve these guys. Yeah. I think they should reach around 100 too. Although these guys will be able to do well, I think, even now against the Ethereals. It would be nice if you can carry some of these guys. Yeah, so let's get all these guys involved, although we may not be able to get all these guys improved. Look at that, Melon Tusk and Jeff Bezos and Dick Bronson. What are they? Are they prepared to go to Mars or something? Okay, yeah, let's go, and then let's just bring a bit more, if I have any. Electroflare. Yeah, let's bring some Electroflare. Can I pass this up? And then we can go back and then attack the supply ship once again. Please no over the water. Okay, we're almost at dawn, I think. Daybreak, but... Press lines pretty quickly. Let's do this pretty quickly as well. Let's follow up. Erling Melling. Okay. I'm fine, I think, with this. I don't know about this though. Yeah, so let's give this guy at the rocket. Funny that he just carries around the rocket ready to rush at the aliens. That's not really efficient. I'm gonna give... Maybe this guy can have an Electroflare, and some of these guys can also have Electroflare just in case. Because they need to go out and then track some of the guys down. Then it'll be imperative that they have some kind of lighting. All these non-psionics. Psionics really do not care whether things are light outside or dark. They can stay where they are, inside the craft, and you can see it's pretty dark. And we follow them right after they crash, so oh boy. Okay. Thankfully the Avenger was able to save this guy. Okay, so we are being surrounded. Avenger was able to save this guy once again. There is a craft, and then to find one more guy here that shot at us. Okay, I was getting a bit too... Ah, gosh. Alright. Okay, so... Yeah, I was being a bit too greedy here. I lost. Yeah, a lot of these guys survived, surprisingly. 3 of them. Wow, they're like waiting for us in their destroyed craft. I don't know whether how many there were, but I think this is pretty small craft. There was another shot that came from I think there's a reason why this game allowed the power tank to be built very quickly, because I'm losing a lot of these guys. Yeah, I think I'll just get some smoke going. Yeah, so there's one more guy. Just ran all the way to the other side of the map or something. I don't know where that guy is. Oh, there it is. Yeah, okay. Alright. Kang doesn't have anything. Wow, that's surprising. I thought I gave one to him. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened, really. Anyways. Yeah, Kang gets some experience. And some other guys. Yeah, I'm sure that these guys didn't get equipped. I don't know why, but maybe they just leave it or something where they found it, because I'm sure that I gave this cyan to these guys. And they're just back to not having it. I don't know why. Like this guy as well. Pretty annoying. Let's have you look around. Drop this. Only 4 of them. I guess makes sense. It's a pretty small craft. I think whatever we get from this mission, we'll be able to barely fund another hover tank. So this is going to be yeah, not a really good outcome. Wow, 50. Yeah, sharp. They got out of it pretty well, considering that their craft was basically destroyed, and they landed in the night, although they have 20/20 vision and night vision and all that, so... Okay. So this is going to be a simple mission. This guy doesn't really need experience. I think I get our frag guy to frag this guy. It'll take some time though. Although some of these guys are very much damaged and injured. They go down pretty quickly. 63, I think might be worthwhile. Okay, stunned. I don't think I have enough room though. This guy come back or turn. Find this guy pretty quickly. All right. Okay, so this guy is pretty good to you. So you have to attack twice using psionics. Alright, auto shot. Be done with this. Okay, wow. 9 shots, couldn't finish him. Pretty funny. Right? Good job. So 2 stunned mutants. 1 tank destroyed. Still got +4 for some guys. Wow, impressive. He was able to squeeze in +2 accuracy and strength and all this. Nice. He's actually becoming really well-rounded guy. And this is going to land here, right? Nope, going past it. That's surprising. He's gonna return or something. Anyways, yeah. This 2 days, okay. I think I'm gonna just do this first to not forget. Never forget. Not enough space available? Okay, alright. So aliens, Ethereal corpse, no. Mutant corpse. Yeah, because you can see that this corpse is actually, I don't know what happened, but then I don't have enough corpse to bring because I'm sure that I killed 4, but only 2 corpses are available. Maybe they just cast them out or something. Not enough storage space even for corpses. Goodness. Okay, let's make it 30 or... Okay. Yeah, I'm fine with this. I think I really got a low amount of heavy plasma, low amount of equipment in the last mission for some reason. But I'm okay with that. Fine. Still came out ahead, I think. So the mutant ship crossed the Arctic Sea and appeared on the other side of the world. Central Asia. Allowed the Lotus to be able to attack. They might be over the sea, so let's see what happens. Yeah, starting out. I think probably could wait a bit. I think it's going to be over the, yeah, Turkish air. Okay. So it's going to maybe this mission. Let me just... You know what? Let's just follow to the... if it's possible. Yeah, let's follow to its intended... intended destination, which could be this base. So we know that this is going to be mutant base, and also we're going to raid its supply ship. It did get hit once by the plasma beam, so yeah, definitely this is going to land here. It's a mutant base. Okay, let's raid this. The mutant supply ship. And a mutant base. We learned a lot from that engagement. Alright, so hopefully I didn't get too damaged because it was... we landed 1 plasma shot on it and it got damaged, I think. Okay.